think with Boston, it's just, is Kristaps Porzingis going to be 100%? I don't know. I haven't seen him in like
they don't need him really. Now. To be honest, they don't need him.
In this series, they will. I definitely think so. In this series, they will. Against those bigs, they will. There's no way. There's no way if he's at like 44%. There's no way that the Celtics are going. He's got to be at least at 80.
They're going to space. They're going to space these guys out. These bigs are going to be non-existent with this spacing, and the 3-point shooting. They're one of the best 3-point shooters in the NBA, and it showed throughout the series. Now, not only is Jason Tatum playing lights out, not only is Derek White playing lights out, Jaylen Brown has stepped up to the plate. They're one of the best offensive teams. They average probably 115 a game.
They are.
They're going to have to, and just like I said with Pacers game and game plan, I said the Celtics is going to out game plan and outscore the Pacers. It's going to be the same exact thing. The Mavericks going to have to play complete, fundamental, perfect basketball to beat these Celtics. They're on such a great high and playing really good basketball that the Mavericks going to have to be near perfect. And their defense is not near perfect. You can get into their zones. You can get to the rim. You can have great shots. We've seen it throughout the postseason. What I think the Timberwolves got gas and didn't know how to adjust against their offense. Now they got to go against another offense who averages more points and who are better 3-point shooters than they are.
And they weren't, but this is my thing with Minnesota. I think Minnesota was built to beat Denver. I don't think they were built to beat Dallas. Like, I think that was a perfect, in these playoffs, you have a style contrast, and it's like, oh yeah, that wasn't the style that Denver was ready for. They weren't, their bigs were not ready for that matchup. And I think you can see that with Minnesota. And this one, it was like, oh, it's run and gun, and it's going to be gas. By game one, like, you could tell this was going to be a different series. He hadn't experienced this type of like running around against a playmaker, against a scorer like Kyrie. No. So Drew Holiday, is that the best option against Luka, or Jaylen Brown or Derek White?
You act like wait. You act like that's a Jaylen Brown.
Drew Holiday's an excellent defender. I think Jaylen Brown is going to be the better defender. I think Jaylen Brown is going to be the option against Luka. Right. I don't think it's going to be Drew because of that height disparity. I think it's going to have to be Jaylen Brown.
I think Drew can mirror that pace that Luka has, but I don't think Luka is going to be the star point in the series. It's going to have to be Kyrie. It's going to have to be Kyrie.
Of course. I think he's familiar with this game.
Absolutely, not just familiarity, but just how they did the offense. I don't think that's going to be consistent enough for them to be or efficient enough for them to beat the Celtics. They're going to have to create more better shots with the top of the key. I think they have bigs and guys who can get to the points, who can switch well. I think that was the biggest thing. When the Timberwolves were switching, they were switching to guys who really don't have no foot movement or nothing. Rudy Gobert switching. It was a crap show. But I think when you got Al Horford who can still move, you got Drew Holiday. I think the switching is going to be more prolific for the Celtics when it comes to the game, to the Mavericks game plan. I just don't think that their bigs is going to come into a point. I think Jaylen Brown is going to be the deciding factor, defensive or front court and back court, because his defensive style this season has just rose tremendously.
It has.
It's going to go to game 6. It's going to 6 games. 6 games. I have the Celtics winning.
Just flip it. You got the right number. It's just gonna be Dallas in 6.
Absolutely not, bro.
Hey, you have how your picks go. We know how your picks go.
Mine's are higher than yours. Let's get it right, bro. This postseason, we're about even. We are.
We're just deciding. This is round 12.
Absolutely. It's